And then it's going to travel all the way around like that. Oh my God, it looks so freaking neat. What is up, the world? What is up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, hanging out today, doing stuff and things, back playing Dyson Sphere Program. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been a busy boy. Pretty much all of our research that... Oh, never mind. Pretty much all of our research that doesn't involve yellow magic squares has been completed. It looks like we've unlocked some new things. I think that's what's going on here. That's why we have some we haven't done yet. Right there, the ability to make structure matrix. We're going to get into that here in a second. Well, actually, eventually. But yeah, so I've been doing a lot of research, and we have a lot of things unlocked. I do believe everything that we can do inside of our upgrades, I do believe is done. That's purple. We need yellow for that guy. What about over here? We get anything new? That's a yellow. That's a yellow. So anyway, I've been doing lots of research. We got a lot of stuff and things done, and we're going to start moving forward with a couple of new deals today. That's all looking good. And then we got these guys over here. So I added in a couple of things. We got some more. Where is it? Over here. Energized graphite production that moves all the way down over here to our red magic square production facility. And if I'm not mistaken, I could be though, have I already built this up as high as it goes? I got matrix labs, don't I? I don't got no matrix labs. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a couple of these guys. But we gained the ability to build these even higher, and I think higher than 5, if I'm not mistaken. Red magic squares are doing really good. We're all backed up over here. And we have a good amount of production. I think we're still overproducing hydrogen. And this whole little hydrogen plant can be upgraded now that we have some new research. But anyway, I want to take a second to say thank you guys very, very much for all your support on the Dyson Sphere videos. If you guys like this one, don't forget, show your support. Smash that thumbs up button. Dude, where are my matrix labs? There they are right there. They may have been there the whole time. There, I can build it up to 7 now. Now, this is probably not going to have enough stuff and things. Let's see how this is going to work out. Is that guy going to fill up? And then that guy's going to fill up? You filling up over here? Looks like it's filling up. It's getting fuller. Oh, we're down to 14. We're up to 17. Up to 18, 19. There we go, man. 7 deals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And those guys are G's. So over here, we've got that set up for our research station and for our blue magic squares production facility, and everything seems to be going really well. I added another assembler over here, just trying to keep up with all the things, and it looks really, really good. So today we have a couple of cool projects planned. This guy's gonna get moved, and then you may notice this right here. What is this, you may ask? A landing strip? No, it's not a landing strip. You're silly. Yeah, we're gonna probably take a second here to completely redesign, or not redesign, but add to our power system. So over in this area, what I've done is take 3 miners and I've pumped those into 12 smelters, and we are turning regular stone into silicon ore. That silicon ore filters down over here to just 3 of these guys, and honestly I think we could have done this with 2. And we're turning that silicon ore into silicon, or the high purity silicon, and then over inside of here we have that, and that has allowed me to create these, ladies and gentlemen, huge amounts of solar panels. So what's the plan? You got a lot of solar panels there, bud. How's that working out for you? Well, so far so good, but what I'm planning to do with our solar panels is this. We are going to encircle the planet. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, starting from right there, we are going to encircle the planet with solar panels. Now, it's always sunny in Philadelphia, but also it's always sunny on one side of this planet, right? So if we build these guys all the way across, was there a little bit of a deal? Oh no, we got this. If we build these guys all the way around the planet, we should have a massive power source from the solar energy at all times. Okay, this is gonna have to get fixed. So there's only a couple spots, I think, where we're gonna have to move some belts around here because they're just not gonna work. So for right now, though, what I think we'll do is start heading over this way. Now, also, what I made sure that we were doing, look in the bottom left-hand corner. This is built on the equator. So you can see there, north-south, like so. Here we're in the north. There we're in the southern hemisphere. This is directly on the equator right there. And then we're building it from east to west. So hopefully that gives us the most amount of sun that we can get, the most amount of solar energy. So I'm just popping these guys on like so, going like that, and then we're going to just go like this. We have a lot of soil pile that I've already gathered up. So hopefully we're good to go with that. Oh, crap on a cracker. I did that a little bit wrong, but this won't take any more foundations, I don't believe. So, and I do want to do this with actually being able to see these foundations, just because I think it's going to look pretty cool that way. So I also find that going down for some reason makes it a little bit easier to place these. It automatically moves the cursor down for you like that. All right, so I'm going to continue to move around here. Before I go, I got to make sure. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit of energized graphite just so we have some fuel. We want to make sure that we have a good amount of that going. Oh, and yeah, I did build this little facility over here for additional energized graphite. So we have a whole batch load like that and like that. So just to make sure we've got some power. Something else that I learned, hold on a second here. Let me go ahead and grab one of these guys. I can't produce one because I don't have these, and I can't produce these because I don't have these. Let's go like that. Let me see here. Can I just get one of these guys? Pretty please with sugar on top. Can I make these guys? Weird. I wonder what we're out of over there. Anyway, what I was trying to show you, but I can't build this, is that you can actually place more than one of these wireless power towers, and that will allow you to get your energy back on your mecha even faster. So we can have a couple of these guys. I think if I grab some of these magnets, that should work for me. Can I now make that guy right there? There we go. Let's produce one of those. So, yeah, if you place down a couple of those, you can get your energy back even faster. And I don't know what the maximum is. Look at that, man. Mark III belts. We got planetary logistics stations and logistics drones. That's something we're going to have to look at. We got to stay on target, though, one thing at a time. So here you can see, maybe if I do this really quickly, watch my energy going up. And then like this. See, it goes even faster. It's pretty cool, right? So I'm going to carry 2 of those around with me all the time. Let's go ahead and continue this project right here. Let's, oh, crap. Seriously, Slipgator? There we go. Yeah, encircling the planet with solars. I'm not exactly sure how many solar panels this took, but I can tell you this. It was a lot. All right, we're to there. So what I want to do here, we have a couple of lines it looks like that are going to cross. And I think for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this off like so. I'm going to cut this guy off. Bam! Yellow magic squares. Research complete already. So I'm going to cut those guys off like that. And then I'm going to pop over here. I'm not sure how wide this guy is. I'm not sure how wide the equator is. So I don't know if we're going to have a space over here or not. Right here as well. I think we're going to cut this guy off right there, right here. There we go, like that. And we'll cut this guy off right here one day, like that. There we go. All right, can we fit 2 more in that space? No, there it is. So we do have a gap right here. There's a gap. All right, so we can utilize this gap. We can do some things with this gap. We can go like this and bring this over here and then that over to there. And then we can bring this back over here like so. Now, what I'm thinking we might be able to do here is just pop this guy over there. Can I go like this and then like this? Oh, it doesn't want to do that like that. So I'm trying to bring it up 1, and I think no matter what I do, it's going to hit over there. So I guess what we could probably do is pull this guy back maybe like that and bring it over, down like 1 over here and then up. That works like that right there. Like so, and then we can bring it down. I guess we'd have to stay up like that and then down like that. Okay, so we can bring it over here like so. Then what I can do is, it looks like one of these is higher than the other. Oh, wait, well, that would make more sense like this, wouldn't it? So we can pop this guy off of here. We can connect these guys back there like that. And then this guy right here, like so. So this guy was going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt to move over to the gap. So I figured I would just go over. So it is what it is. But check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable and amazing power. Look at the lower left. You can see it across the entire equator. Amazing power stuff and things. And these guys get sun for quite a while. If we take a look at the backs, I think the red means they're still actually gathering some power. Or no, they're not. No, red is not gathering power. All right. So we can fly around. Look at how many of these bad ovaries we've got, man. And then the best part about this is the power system that we've just gathered. Even though not a lot of these solar panels are getting sunlight at any one time, you know what I mean? I would say, what, half, right? Right around half, maybe a little bit less than half. It still provides an outrageous amount of power. And it doesn't take that long to do. Dude, this is pretty freaking crazy. There's the sun. There it is. Goodbye, the sun. I love how they all turn. So cool. All right, check this out. Bam! Huge amounts of power. I would say we have more than doubled our power production. And I would not be the least bit surprised to see these balanced in a future update because, yeah, they kind of break the power system. Like, we're not going to really need to focus on power for quite a while. And it kind of stops us needing to build accumulators. Like, there's no reason to have batteries. We just don't need that. And honestly, this is where I think the balance will come in. These accumulators are kind of tough to build. They're not super hard, but they're not super duper easy. I would say resource-wise, the solars probably cost a lot more. So you could put like just solars down and then do your accumulators. But yeah, this is pretty fun and it looks awesome too. Speaking of looking awesome, we have another project that we're going to get in on, pardon me, today. And I think we're going to do that up here at the pole. So up here at this pole, I do believe we are going to move up into that area and we are going to start a new project. Before we do that, let's pop over into here and take a look really quickly. There are some different thicker latitude and longitude lines around here that I want to try to see if I can... Yeah. All right. So I think we're going to do this. I know I'm being a little bit cryptic. Let's go to the pole and start our new project. So we found it. We are up at the pole. And what I'm looking for is this line right here. See this big long line that goes all the way down straight like that? So all the other lines, some of them eventually, I think maybe that one doesn't, but you can see like right here, for instance, this line kind of splits and then it splits. And that has to do with, we're getting some compression from longitudinal compression as we come up here. I know it's very technical. And this isn't really, this would kind of be like a prime meridian. It's not the prime meridian because the prime meridian would be at what, 0? The anti-meridian is 360 or whatever, the opposite side. This is on 90, but it'll be a straight line that we can use to bring some stuff and things up here. So what I want to do is move our research station up into this area. Let's go ahead and go like so. And what we're trying to find here is the very center. Look at this, man. Super cool. Isn't that neato Toledo? So hold on. We can go like this and make a little bit of a deal. Ooh, we've made a deal. Maybe we make a little bit of a bigger deal. Like that, like that, and like that, and like that. Oh, very neat, man. So right up here, and then you can place belts like super tight in this area. Like, look at that. Do like a super cool circle. Dude, it's a never-ending belt. What? Oh my God. It's like infinity. Wait, what is that? You stupid dumb. There we go. So, yeah, this is where we're going to move our research station, but I've got to make kind of a couple of adjustments over here to make this look a little bit cooler. Like that. All right, sweet. So now we got an interesting little area over here. Now, I only have 4 of the matrix labs in my inventory, and I have built one line of conveyors down into this area. So for the time being, I mean, we are doing some research, but it looks like, whoa, wow, we're having a little bit of an issue. I think it's red magic squares. We'll figure this out in a little bit. But for right now, let's go ahead and pull this guy completely off, like so. We don't need any of that happening over there. And then what I want to do really quickly, I probably should have done this first. Over here, let's go ahead and land. Land, I said? Well, let's just pop that off of there like that. All right, so we're gonna pop that guy off of there like that. So that guy is going to come down over to this direction here. But then first of all, let's go ahead and get all the way over to the edge here, all the way over to the top, and let's place this. All right, so here's what this is going to look like. We'll pop down over here. We're going to go ahead and grab this bad hombre. We'll face it directly in the center. Oh, whoops. Damn it all to hell. Let's grab that guy, and then one of those, and then one of those. All right, so that's going to be like that. Now, what I want to do to make this look amazing is I want to grab my belt and bring it over here like this. And then I want to bring this all the way around like so. And like this. And then what I want to do is just have it go all the way over to there. And then I'm feeling like we've got to pull off of here to bring it into here like so. Did that just not build for whatever reason? Build for me, bud. Like that and like that. And then what this is going to do is when we bring our cubes up here, it's just going to give us like a really cool look. So I think we're going to build these guys up over this way. And then what I want to do is do this for each color. So we'll have blue magic squares coming up. We'll have the red coming up as well, the red matrices. And we'll bring those all up to this area. We've got to get power going over here too. I'm very excited to show you guys what this is going to look like because I think it's going to look amazing. This I can't remember. We got to figure out something about that. And then the next line, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to have that second line up one higher like this. So we'll bring that line over like so. And then what I would like to do, actually, is I want to bring it in by just one. So if we can bring it in, and then we'll have the next circle just in one like this. And like that, and like that. And then we're gonna have to branch off of this to bring into a different side. Now, if I'm not mistaken, as far as I've seen so far, there are, as far as matrices go, blue, red, yellow, and purple. And I'd like to do like blue on one side, red on another side, yellow on another side, purple on another side. I think it's gonna look amazing. Let me go ahead and work on this. Let's get some power going over here. Let me make sure that I'm bringing my conveyors all the way over. And then we're going to get this guy all hooked up. You're going to see the final product here in a second. It's glorious! We're moving some blue magic squares. I wanted to see how fast I can move these matrices out of these storages and into these ones. And I feel like this is probably as good as it gets. So, yeah. So what we're going to be doing next is moving all these guys over. So what we got to do is kind of figure out how we want to do this. And I feel like straight lines are probably our best bet. So out of this guy right here, we don't need to pull a lot. Oh, it looks like we're going to need more belts, unfortunately. They got to pop up over here to our belt factory. We'll grab some more belts. So we don't really need to maximize how fast these guys are going to move. They're going to move pretty fast from that the matrix labs all the way up. Just went up to the old belt factory, got some belts going. I also had a little bit of fun with this, trying to make these matrix move out of these storages and into this one as fast as we possibly could. And I really like the look of it. I might actually even just leave it like that. I'll probably end up tearing this apart and, yeah, reclaiming some of the resources. But, yeah, for right now, we're just going to pull a single line out of here, and we don't need to have a whole crazy deal going. This guy's going to come down over this way like that. Maybe we'll pull it over to there, and then we got to bring this up and over. It's going to be a little bit weird just because sometimes... Oh, you know what we could do? We could try to make this a little bit better. That kind of sucks that we did it this way. Let's pull this guy. Let's go ahead and zoom in here and pull this guy down. This is a little bit longer, but I'm almost just interested in doing this for the look. So the look will be better. If we pop down to that line, I think I noticed that one went all the way up. Yeah. It goes all the way up to there. So we can pull that guy like so. Let's go ahead and start the process. Nope, terrible disaster. We don't want that to be quite that far. There we go, just like that. And we don't need to do maximize this or pull 3 out or anything like that. Give me that guy right there. That'll work just like that. Oh, baby, that is looking hot. Build those conveyors for me. Come on, little blue squares. We're going on an adventure. Drones, drone faster. As the sun sets on SETI Alpha 6, we are about to do the big reveal. I do believe I have everything ready to rock and roll. And I even spent some extra cash on the wireless power towers. And I got them all lined up just to make everything look unbelievable and amazing. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to hook that guy up to there. We're going to hook this guy up to there, like so. And there are all of our magic squares. Here we go. Coming down the line. You guys, this is amazing. Wait, is the bottom one faster than the top one? No, I connected them a little bit late. I connected the top one late, but then I thought maybe it was racing. All right, so as we get over to here, check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, it looks so cool. We need more red magic squares. Hopefully that'll back up here in a second. And then it's going to travel all the way around like that. Oh my God, it looks so freaking neat. Oh, I'm really into this. You know, I never really thought about this game aesthetically. I just thought it would be a thing, you know what I mean, just for making factories. But we've really made something kind of beautiful over here. All of our power lines are lined up nice and symmetrically. And then we're just going to wait for this to back up. I want that to back up so we can see exactly what it looks like. Oh my God, you guys, it's so freaking cool. I'm so into it. Back up. Get all the way back. There we go. All right, so we can probably... I can worry about that later. Well, we can make this move along a little bit more quickly. But now, the piece de resistance. This guy right here goes like this. Can I get in there? It's really hard to see. You to there. Like that. And then over into here. This guy to there like that. Bam. Ladies and gentlemen, we are researching. It should be researching. There it goes. All right. So we are now researching again. You can see inside of here, we are making some hashes. Hashes are being made, 180 hashes per second, it looks like right now. Do I have some in my inventory? I have a little bit of stuff in my inventory. I could speed that up a little bit. But yeah, this is our super and unbelievable, amazing Matrix Lab research station. And I think it's come out pretty good. I'm very excited about it. As we get yellow magic squares, I think we're going to be able to bring those guys into another ring, and then purple into another ring. I'm hoping that we can bring the purple down from a 4 high ring over to here. I'm not sure how that will work. We'll figure it out. If not, we can redesign it. It's not a big deal. But yeah, this thing is looking pretty good. And our power system still performing quite well. Are we all the way up to the top? Dude, we are. Maximum hashes. Let's go ahead and take a look over here. 420 hashes per second right now. Now that's not going to last because we're not producing red matrices that quickly. Blue matrices we have a lot of, but red we're really not. But moving forward, once we finish all the researches that require blue and red, we'll be able to have a lot of these matrices in reserve. So we'll have a huge amount of them in reserve. Now we already redesigned that area over there for blue magic square storage. I think over here probably could use the same deal. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to pull that. I'm going to X this, right? X is the button. Pull that guy off. And then how many do we have inside of there? Oh, there's quite a few. Yoink. Let's just go ahead and yoink it. Let's pull this off of here like so. And then let's go ahead and grab, I think I should have 3 of them. Let's go ahead and throw 3 of those guys up like that. And then we'll move this over in. Actually, can I... like that? Yeah, that looks pretty good. One of these, one of them, like so. And then now what I got to do is bring him probably out from over here. It's probably my best bet. We'll pop this guy down right there like that. Can you go up and meet that there? No, you're going to have to start from here. Go up and meet that there like that. Nice. Very, very good. And then we can pull out of here like that. And then we can just grab a sorter. Reinforced thrusters. Nailed it, ace. That can't be stopped. We need some hot power action over here, it looks like. Just drop a power pole down right over there, and then we will squirt all those inside of there like that. All right, sweet. So, I mean, things are going good right now for us. I don't even know what we got to do next. We got power. We got all sorts of cool research lab things going on. I'm excited, man. This is going great. I've been playing around with doing some balancing. And this is something that I hadn't thought about before. There's a couple of things that I've been thinking about. Over here, for instance, we have 2 of these giant Matrix Labs towers, right? One of them is working great, and that's because it's the first one in line here that's getting all of these magnetic coils. The second one's not getting as many magnetic coils. And I was thinking, I really don't need 2 of these towers. Like, it doesn't really make any sense to have 2. Because as long as we have 1 producing, I mean, we're making astronomically massive amounts of these guys. So I'm feeling like I'm just going to pull this down. I don't really need it. It looks great. It's very cool looking, but I don't see the point of it. So I'm going to pull this down maybe like that. And then we're just going to have one of them going all the time. And that should be enough to make sure that we have plenty of stuff and things. We can actually pull all of this apart as well. Make sure we don't accidentally try to delete that guy. We can take these guys out of here. And then this thing right here, we don't need this either. That can get pulled off. This can get turned around and changed into that, just like that. So now we can grab these guys, squirt it down over there like so. We don't even need all of this, but yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and just do this. Let's make it more efficienter. That's a little bit, yeah, I know efficienter is not a word. Be quiet. So that's going to work a little bit better for us. And I think that it will be perfectly fine for our research for now. If we need to change this in the future, we really can. It's not a big deal. But as far as balancing goes, check this out over here, guys. So I got 3 of these miners, right? And they're pumping stone into these guys. Now, all 12 of them, the way that this works is none of the stone from a single line was getting all the way to the end. And if I had all 3 of these merged, one of the 3 lines, I had them all merged right there. And one of the 3 lines like wasn't able to input at all. So it wouldn't input at all because right here it was full. But then towards the end, this last smelter was not getting any stone. And even though I didn't like to do it because I feel like it's a little bit ugly, I tried a couple of different things. I tried splitting it so that like 2 lines went to a majority of these smelters, and then one of the lines went to like 4. 2 lines went to 8. And that didn't really work out for me either. This, what I ended up doing was just taking 2 of these guys, putting them into one line, 1 guy putting him into this line. And then I ended up just adding some sorters like that for balancing. And it seems to be working really good. I'm not a super huge fan of the look of it because I don't like using these sorters over a long distance, but it really seems to be working well. Over here too, I had the same issue. I have 2 lines over here of iron coming through the system like so. And I noticed that one of them was a little bit unbalanced, and I had just done that guy. So I said, why don't I just throw 2 sorters right there to pull off some of the extra, because we're not using as much of that. And that seems to, again, be working really, really well. You could switch the lines up, but then you might have an imbalance on the other line or something. So I don't really know. And then over here, I decided to kind of just make a couple of adjustments. I added another assembler and another smelter over here to make this work a little bit more quickly as well. I'm assuming eventually what will happen is this entire system's going to back up a little bit. And that's perfectly fine. You know, I feel like you have a knee-jerk reaction in this game to produce things as fast as you possibly can. But at the end of the day, you know, there's time that's involved in this. And like, for instance, here, when this fills up completely, this is all going to back up all the way back to the miners. And we're not really going to need to worry about how fast we're producing these things. So it's a balance. You want some speed. It doesn't need to be super duper fast or the most... the speed of production does not necessarily equate to efficiency, is what I'm trying to say. Also over here, I noticed that we had a huge amount of refined fuel. And so I built a little bigger power production area over here with the thermal power stations. And it looks like this is balanced a little bit better now. I think we're still producing a little bit extra. But yeah, it's very close to being balanced. A lot more better. A lot more betterer. So that's going well. As far as research goes, there's not much we can do right now, guys, because we need yellow magic squares. Now, yellow magic squares. Titanium. Planet. Titanium. None. We haven't got any. Silicon ore. None. We haven't got any. Now, if we zoom out into here and we take a look, if you remember, we went to the other... Oh, is that another planet? Is this the one we went to? That has silicon. That has some titanium. Wait, do I have another planet in my system? That's my planet. Yes, Delta Andromeda 1. This guy's got titanium and silicon. So wait a second. 14 million and then almost 1 million silicon ore. And this has way more silicon. So if we want to do silicon production, Andromeda 4, Delta 4 is probably our best bet. And then for titanium production, Delta 1 is probably our best bet. So we can move off to that planet at some point and get our titanium going. But for right now, we have some of the things that we're going to need in order to make these. Yellow magic squares require some new stuff. Diamonds and titanium crystals. Now, diamonds are pretty straightforward right there. We can make these with energized graphite. What is this? Advanced diamond recipe. Well, it looks like you can make it with kimberlite ore as well. Do we have any kimberlite ore? We have 4. So there's 4 kimberlite ore we have right there. I think we'll save those. So yeah, diamonds are pretty straightforward, but the titanium crystals, we need titanium, which we have inside of here. We have a little bit that we gathered, but we can go to other planets, of course. But for right now, I mean, I can just produce all the titanium that a boy could ever want, like that. So we can do that. Let's go ahead and do this too, since we're gonna stand here and do some stuff and things for a minute. So there's our titanium right there. And then these crystals, there's 2 ways to make these. We can make it with plastic, refined fuel, and water, or we can make it with this recipe here, and that's water, plant fuel, and logs. So let's just take a look here really quickly. Go into there. Do we have the ability to suck water? And we have water. All right. So I decided not to use a fluid storage for this because I'm going to want to pull it into my inventory a little bit more easily. And I just threw a little pump up over here. It's pretty rad looking. Looks pretty good to me. And now we have a little bit of water as well. So we've already made the titanium. We've got all of that in our system like so. And then the next thing that we're going to need inside of here are these guys right there. These crystals. They're, what are they? Just organic crystals. And then we should be able to now go ahead and craft up a bunch of these guys. So, again, for right now, we're working towards manually making... What is that? Iron? We're working towards manually crafting up as many of our yellow magic squares as we can. So we're going to need to get some diamonds going as well. That's probably going to be over this way. I need some energetic graphite. And I'm pretty sure I have a substantial overproduction of it over here. I don't think I have any storage for it, but I'm pretty sure I can just grab it right out of there. I have some other production somewhere. So that guy, empty. All right, these guys, those are empty too. All right, so we have a little bit. So now I can go ahead and, well, let me see. I've only got, oh, we're already making it up. How many total of these guys are we gonna have? 13, maybe 30, 40, 50 total. And then if we look at these guys, we're gonna need 1 and 1. So we're only gonna need about 50 of these guys. Oh, I can't produce them? Excuse me. I have energetic. Oh, can we only make them? You can only make them in a smelting facility. Interesting. So we're gonna have to set up a little bit of a thing, like a little small crafting station. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, diamonds, which I have turned into, oh yes, Yellow magic squares. Oh, baby, it's very exciting. All right, this is going to help us. We've basically done all the research we could do with our red and blue matrices. And yeah, yellow magic squares is where it's going to be at for the next episode. Also, you may notice behind me, I have started crafting some stuff and things for a new project that we will be embarking on as well in the next episode. So that's going to be it for today. Make sure if you like the video, don't forget to show your support. Hit that thumbs up button. And thanks to everybody who helps support the channel on patreon.com/Slipgator. You guys are amazing. May the stuff and things be with you.